Hello there. I'm going to show you how to take the paint out of the Cobalt Blue Hue. I am folding it like this. It's almost gone. So I wanted to take more from there, you see? When you do that, it takes a little bit more out of there. And I think that's all I'm going to be able to get from there. That is Cobalt Blue Hue. And let me show you the amount of Floetrol. Mix the Floetrol and about the same amount of Floetrol and paint. Then you're going to mix it. And it had some before from a previous pour, and it already had some silicone, so I'm blending here the silicone, and you're not supposed to move the silicone this much. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a few drops more, one more of the treadmill, because I added paint, and one more of the FX silk. Before I forget, because sometimes I keep forgetting to put it in. So, and do not blend it too much when you do that. So that's what you're gonna do with all your colors, and you're gonna use titanium white. If you have the premium, use the premium. If not, use the titanium white from Americana. And then the yellow color that you're gonna use is gonna be Hansa Yellow Light, and the red will be primary magenta. We're in the primary color still, because I want to show you how many different paintings you can get with the primary colors for those people that are on a budget. But we're gonna do today also, I'm gonna also film today one with other colors. Anyway, this one is gonna be with the primary colors. So let's see again if you have any left in here. Very little left. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to fold it. And see if I can take more. There you go. So when you fold it, you're able to take more out of there. There you go. Okay. And I'm not going to throw it away, because maybe later I can do the same, and maybe I can take some more out of there. Okay, so Floetrol mix. And I am mixing the paints in here because some people asked to. If you want to fast forward, you can fast forward about the same amount of Floetrol. And mix it. I want to see if this time I can get more orange, because I had one that is more toward the blue, one that was more toward the yellow, and one that was toward the pink, and I want to get orange if I can. So I have more yellow than blue, and I'm going to try to have more pink than blue, but less than yellow probably. Okay, so let's do the pink. There. And mix the oh, I forgot to put the lubricant. Let's put the lubricant before we forget. One drop. Not yet. Do not put the lubricant until you have mixed the Floetrol. And that had too much oil, but that's okay. Nothing is going to happen. So after this, 1, 2, 3. Do not blend too much. Then we're going to put the Floetrol on this one. Mix the Floetrol and pour about the same amount. Using less Floetrol now because I have to show you. I want the paints to be thick but to flow. Okay, so mixing this before we put the silicone. Perfect. Okay, the silk. There. And the silicone. There. Mix it. 1, 2, 3, and gone. Okay. I'm gonna do the white outside of camera. I'm gonna have a little bit more of white, and I'm not gonna put the silicone on the white. And I'm gonna clean my hands and return. I have seen people doing some white with silicone and some without the silicone. So I'm just gonna put a tiny bit in here, less amount, and I'm gonna do the silicone on that one. On this one, I'm gonna put silicone. Let's see. There's nothing. First the oil. And then the silicone. The treadmill silicone. You have to open it and then put the drops. Let's put 2 drops. Okay. So after you do that, you blend it a little bit. Okay. So let's get started. I'm gonna clean my hands and come back. I like to have a clean place. I'm gonna put a piece of paper to catch up the paint so that I can reuse this same tray. And we will be right back. I have a piece of watercolor paper because sometimes I can get beautiful designs in the watercolor paper from the dripping. And then I'm gonna put this 8x8 canvas, and I'm gonna bring before we do that, we're gonna do our pour, and we're gonna use a 10-ounce cup, and I'm gonna try to manipulate my results, my outcome. I'm gonna put some gloves. I'm gonna start with white because white is the most dense of the colors and it tends to go down, and the colors that are not dense tends to come up and make the cells. So we're going to start with white so that white comes to the top of your painting and start to drop down and make the cells. And I'm gonna use the one that doesn't have the silicone. Then I want this painting to be more into the orange. I'm gonna stack on one side. I'm gonna stack the pink and the yellow. On the other side, I'm gonna put the blue and let's put yellow on one area and pink on the other one, because pink and blue makes purple. And let's put the white that has the silicone. A lot of white, because I want to have white on my design. Okay, so let's do pink on top of this yellow, trying to manipulate some of my results. Blue, you can put yellow on top of that blue. Maybe let's put some of the white that doesn't have the silicone in some areas. I think I'm getting my cup full. Bluing here, bluing there, and yellow, 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 pink, 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 and more of the white that has the let's put both whites, and I want to put yellow on top of this white. Maybe I can make a very pretty cream color. Put yellow on top of that. Let's put more of the white. So let's try to take all the white that I have in there. And I think after this one, I'm going to make another beige. The first one that I did, it was a beige, so that's why I have not done any other, but I'm going to make another one. Another ocean pour. So I'm going to clean my space, change my globes, and let this sit in for a while in there and make whatever it wants to make. In the time that I clean in here and the time that I clean the space is the time that is needed for that to work. Okay, instead of changing my gloves, I try to clean them a tiny bit. I think that is better than wasting money on gloves. Okay, so I'm going to bring the paper that I showed you before and put it in there. And I think this is going to be the last pour with the primary colors. I'm going to do other pours. And I'm going to make this different. I'm going to put it on the top like a flip cup. But I'm going to move it down. So let it sit for a tiny bit in there. And then I'm going to move it this way and open it in the middle and pull it down. Wow, brown in there. And I'm going to apply this. I like it that I got brown because I was getting too much other colors, and this is different. And so many cells in here, so many. Okay, I think I have enough of the heat on this area of white is where you have a possibility of getting more to pop. So I'm gonna start moving it. I don't want to lose all that white. I should have put like that in there. That's good. Maybe in here. I'm going to move it in this way. And this way. And that's all I'm going to move it. I'm gonna put, I really like the colors that we got. Very pretty. Very pretty. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of this in here. And in here. And in all the corners, because I don't wanna lose anything of what I have. Whoops. And one more corner. And I really love what I have. I don't want to lose anything of what I have. Somebody said to me that I was putting it too thick and my paints was going to crack. The only time that they have crack is when I put too much of the heat. The important part is to put it, to cover your piece. To cover your piece with a cardboard or something. I just put it, let me move this out of there if I can. Let's put it this way. If you put a piece of cardboard on top of it, it will, look at how pretty the glows. It will dry uniform, and then it will not crack. But the problem is that sometimes people, let me just put something in here because I don't like what happened in there. Sometimes people, they don't do that, and then it start with the heat, and it start cracking. But if you do that, it has not happened to me so far. I'm just going to take something interesting to put in there. You can take from your drippings, things that you like, and add them to your piece. But I really love what I have. It's different colors, and we've been using the same paints, and we're getting so many different paintings that you don't, to start off, you don't need to buy that many paints. I love manipulating it, so I'm gonna put a drop of another color in here. So you see, you can do whatever you please, and I'm gonna show you closer what I just did, if I can. Well, you'll see it in the final picture when I post it with the video. I hope you like what I did. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel and come back for more. Come back for more, please. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. By the way, today is my birthday. A thumbs up for this video, please. Bye-bye.